I'm so excited for this month. We have two mentoring sessions coming up. The first one is on cherubim and why they are important for seeing in the spirit and those with that gifting. And then later on in this month, we're going to have a Q&A session on dreams, visions, and spiritual encounters during the night. The session on cherubim and the seer will be on the 7th of June at 7 p.m. British Summer Time. And the session for the dreams Q&A, dreams and visions and night encounters will be on the 17th of June at 7:30 p.m. If you're interested in any of these, why don't you join me on my Patreon? You can find me on www.patreon.com/Christian Seer, or you can email me on christianseermentoring@gmail.com. Now, the cherubim session is fantastic. We're going to look at questions such as, what is a cherubim? Or should I say, who are the cherubim? What do they look like? How do they sound like? Where can we find them? We'll be looking at this in the biblical context, and I'll also be providing stories and testimonies of real-life encounters with cherubim. Then we're going to look at, why are they important for the seer, for the person who's able to see into the spiritual realm? What is so special about the cherubim? And then we're going to look at, how can we perceive and discern their presence? So what makes a cherubim, or makes the cherubim, different to an angel? And then for those on the Nurtured Spirit Patreon or the Power Spirit Patreon, that's the mentoring track that I follow with people, we're going to go deeper, and we're going to go into looking at cherubim and heavenly portals. We're going to expand this from the scriptures and then talk about real life application. And then we're going to talk about engaging with cherubim. All the way from the beginning in the book of Genesis, we see them all the way through to the end, even going to compare the appearance of the cherubim in the garden with the flaming sword to the encounter Jesus had in the Garden of Gethsemane, and unpack some mysteries that are actually there in the Bible. And then we're going to look at some passages from the book of Joshua, where we see in the Hebrew scriptures some hints of who the cherubim are. Unpack as well the tabernacle story, have a look inside the temple design, and see how the cherubim look, and look into Ezekiel's visions and how he encountered living creatures of God.